Hello and welcome to this Christmas Eve, which is also the fourth Sunday of Advent. It's been a very short Advent this year because of Christmas Eve being today. So let us pause for a moment in the midst of all our busyness as we prepare for Christmas. Christmas is a gift of our Father, a gift of the Father's love. And we take this love into our hearts and into our lives. And we know that it is important to care for him, to give him a place and to make him able to function, even though our lives are very chaotic. This is what Christmas means. The Gospel text of this fourth Sunday of Advent invites us to focus on Mary, the Mother of God. How she began her preparations for that first Christmas when she heard the words of the angel, those powerful words, "The Lord is with you." She was deeply disturbed by these words and asked herself what this greeting could mean. In this text and elsewhere, St. Luke presents Mary as a woman of contemplation. When the shepherds came to see the baby lying in the manger, they reported what they had been told by the angels about the baby, and everyone was astonished. As for Mary, she treasured all these things and pondered them in her heart. In last week's Gospel, John the Baptist was the central figure who prepared the way for Jesus. In today's Gospel, Mary takes centre stage. She can help us to make decisions, keeping always in mind that God is faithful to his promises. "I Did It My Way" is a song Frank Sinatra used to sing. People like to sing this famous Sinatra song with great gusto and passion when they sing it. Yes, we can make decisions on our own way, because we all like to think that nobody can tell us what to do. The problem is that if we proceed in such a manner, there is no guarantee that what we decide is truly what is the best way forward, because our vision is very limited. Our way of looking at things is conditioned by our selfishness and human condition. Decisions need to be made in God's way, not our way, because we believe that God deserves what is the best for us and being faithful to his promise. He will lead us to what is true, what is just, and what is life-giving. Making decisions according to the way of God is the fruit of a deep reflection coming from a deep personal relationship with our God. By giving time daily to talk to our God, by trying to live our lives animated by the values and attitude of our faith, we are enabled to make the decisions that are willed by God, even in the most confusing and anxious situations. This gift comes to us as a child comes to a mother, in the depths of her being, literally transforming her personality and her total way of living. By being conscious of the presence of God within us, we gradually develop a way of thinking that is like his. We become slowly transformed by Jesus. This in turn will help us to make decisions that are in harmony with what we find in the Old and the New Testament and in the constant teaching and guidance of the Church. This is how we are going to find the courage to forgive rather than to hate, to be a source of life rather than a source of death, to bring about hope rather than be prophets of doom, to serve rather than to disempower people and keep on believing even though it seems there is no one out there for us. Our world today is very much in the need of forgiveness and peace. We only have to think of the news stories coming from Gaza, the Holy Land, and the Ukraine, and we see the suffering people of Christ. Later today for us, a child will be born to us. But the child is just a helpless little child. But a child will dream dreams. A child will be loved. A child will be cared for. A child will grow up and face the world in all its wonder and in all its sadness and its sorrow. A child that will feel love and also feel rejection. a child who is the Son of God. Christmas is not something that happened to other people many thousands of years ago. It happens every day when we bring our faith together and say to God, "Take my life. Be it done to you and be it done to me, according to your word." Wishing you a very blessed and happy Christmas